I don't know.
Going?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome.
I don't know how to start this. My name is Miguel. This is. Introduce yourself.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You're really good.
Okay. We just went to Taco Bell. We stayed in the line for maybe like 20 minutes, maybe 15. We just got Taco Bell because someone wanted some. We both wanted some, and we stayed in the line for what? 15 minutes, and they confused our name because they switched our food out.
Hey guys, I'm Kenzie, and this is Miguel, and
this is the Hot Box with Kenzie and Miguel. I don't know. Okay, we just wanted to make this podcast because I thought it was going to be a joke, and then I got really serious, and then I didn't.
And like our audience needs to like hear what we have to say because we have a lot of crazy stuff that we have to talk about.
Yeah, and y'all have to make us famous because we're trying to get rich and popular. So we came up with the name Hot Box because we have a bunch of lists of names of hot people that we're gonna draw every week and declare the hot man.
We have the box. We have the hot box, and it's we don't have a box. We don't have a box. We don't have a box, so it's just the hot guy list. Okay, so we have a list of hot guys.
Yeah.
And then we put them in the box, and then everybody's gonna pick one name out of the box. And that's going to be our hot guy of the week.
Yeah, and we can't change it even if it's like really questionable, like Steve Buscemi or something. Okay, so what did you do this week, Kenzie? How was your week?
So this week, I started school.
That's true.
And I slept through the first day of class on accident.
Oh, yeah. I also started school, but I only have one class.
Oh.
And it doesn't work. I tried doing some work, and then all the due dates were changed from last year. They all were passed due. Every time I opened one, it was like, this assignment has already been completed or passed due. I'm like, and then I literally helped my teacher because I didn't think he realized. So I emailed him and was like, hey, all the assignments won't let me because they're past due. And he's like, oh, well, I'm just like trying to fix it. And then after that, he started updating everything. I'm like, and I have to start. But this Monday we're off because Labor Day.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thank you, laborers of the United States of America.
Do we want to draw up names now?
Oh yeah, okay. I'll let you pick it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm scared. Okay, so this week's hot guy is officially it's Hiccup!
Oh my gosh, it's
from How to Train Your Dragon. Specifically the second movie.
Okay, we're gonna insert a picture of Hiccup right here.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's so hot.
Okay, so Miguel put Hiccup. Wait, did I put Hiccup?
No, I put Hiccup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I get it.
What do you mean you get it? Oh my god, the second movie's so sad. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it, but I don't remember it. It wasn't like that.
Where like he finds his like what?
It wasn't like I don't remember it that good. Because it wasn't that good.
Sorry.
Like mid. I think all of those movies are mid though.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Woo, Hiccup!
The second movie makes me cry every single time because he finds his mom and the dad dies.
Oh my god, spoilers.
I thought you seen it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Because what's his name?
Astrid.
Nope.
Oh, Toothless.
Toothless kills him.
Oh my god, that
because of like the alpha controlled him.
Oh my god.
And like the giant and the guy that goes whoa, whoa with the giant stick.
Okay, so for our next segment,
my crush for this week.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say who it was because I don't know who's gonna see this or not. I'm not trying to do that. But let's just say he's no longer here. He's not dead. He's just no longer here, and I cry for him every single night.
Rest in peace, Miguel's crush. You would have loved being
I
there.
know. So, I recently just turned 19. Actually, 15.
No, recently.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Miguel turned 19.
Yeah, I turned 19 yesterday, and I was feeling a little. Oh my gosh.
Nasty 19.
Yeah, I was getting really nasty because I was getting really brave. I was getting tired of being called up. Anyways, this 15-year-old. Which one? What?
What were you tired of being called?
You know, just like it rhymes with virgin.
What is?
So I started getting really brave, and I don't know if I can. Okay. So let's just okay. So I started. I was thinking about my crush that I can't say who it is because then I got really sad, and I downloaded an app and started. I downloaded an app and engaged in some intellectual conversations to really engage with the community, really assess the situation. I started talking to this guy, no face pic, no nothing. He's just like, hey, hey, hey. I'm like, hi, hi. He's like, what are you? I'm like, I don't know. And he's just like, well, you should come over. You should come over. And I'm like, you know what? I will. I'm 19. I've never done this before.
No. No.
Never done this before. And I was like, this is the year to start. I'm going to start.
This is not the year to meet up with strangers online.
So we engaged in some more intellectual conversations, more like, what's up? What are you doing?
Right.
Are you gonna, or are you, did you want?
I'm doing it.
Are you?
Are you?
And then he was like, so are you down? I'm like, I guess. Where are you from? He's like, can I say it? Where he's from?
No.
I'll bleep it.
Okay.
And I was like, that's 40 minutes away. And he's like, are you coming? I'm like, yeah, but it's still 40 minutes away.
No. No.
This is really scary. So I start getting ready. I take a shower. And then I was still like getting antsy. I'm like, I don't know if I should go. And then I'm like, I text him and be like, we can do this some other day if that's okay. And he's like, are you on your way? I'm like, yeah. Still in my room, still putting on stuff. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Did you? No, you didn't.
So I got in my truck.
Yeah. And then
I drove all the way there.
Oh.
But on my way, I was going through like all these back. I was going to through go to. And I was like, this is probably a bad idea. Every single second, I'm like, I have to turn around. I have to turn around. I have to turn around. And then in the corner of my eye, or like something far in the distance, I see a giant like red figure or something. And I'm like going down to and it keeps getting bigger and bigger in the sky. And it's like this red like thing. I think it's like it was around like maybe 3 a.m. So I thought the sun was rising. But it was just like this red streak of color in the air. And I was like, what is that? I'm like, is that like a bad omen or something? Yeah, is that God trying to tell me not to go?
That was literally God telling you don't go.
I know. So I like keep driving. And it's like it looks like a giant tornado. It looks like a giant tornado. I'm like, there's no way. There's a tornado.
What do you mean?
It was like, what I think it was like a mining facility or something. And they were like fumes of smoke. But like somehow this red light was just shining on the smoke or something. Because Maybe it's like for planes,
Yeah.
but to me it looked like a tornado. And then I'm like, this is really bad.
Yeah.
This is really bad. I thought it was a tornado, and then I look outside. I'm like, it's not like raining or anything, or it's not windy, or else I'd like see it.
And then
and then I was like, okay, this has to be a bad sign. If this is a bad sign, show me. Like I was like, universe, please show me. And then far in the distance, I see another smokestack, red. I'm like,
smokestack.
Smokestack.
Oh, okay.
And it was like it looked like a giant tornado. It was so scary that I almost pulled over. I'm like, oh my god. And then meanwhile, while all this is happening, is like, where you at? What's your ETA? I'm like, it says I'll be there at 4. It says I'll be there at 4. And all, you know what he asked? He's like, do you want me to wear a yeah, of course.
What do you
And then I debated. I was like in my head, still thinking about this, thinking about the giant tornadoes that I thought were tornadoes, but were actually just smokestacks. I don't know if it's recording. I really don't know. I really hope it is. But then I debated about like texting and be like, I'm so sorry, I just got pulled over. I just got pulled over. I can't do this. We have to cancel.
Oh.
But I didn't. I was like, Miguel, man up. You're gonna do this.
No.
You're gonna do this.
No.
So I kept driving.
No.
And then I finally get to like this street, and he's. I guess we were just gonna do it on my truck or something. I don't know, what it like meant, but start driving by this street, and I passed it, and I was like, okay, I'll turn around, and then he's like, is that you? He texted me. I'm like, yeah, and then I like go into like this other like cul-de-sac or something, and it's like, okay, I'll be right there. Kill all your lights.
What?
So I like start driving. Well, I start driving, and then he's like, stop right there. I'm like, what?
What?
And then it's like, okay. And then he said, okay, kill your lights, like all of them. I'm like, oh no, what if this is like, what if if it's a bunch of people trying to rob me or like kill me? So I'm there. I turn off all my like lights except like this like faint one that's like a little bit orange, but like everything behind me was just like pitch black. And I was like there just thinking like, oh my god, it's like a group of people and they're about to kill me or rob me right now. So I lock my doors and I keep looking around, looking around, and I'm like, I'm really scared.
Oh my god.
And then I keep thinking like, what if I just drive away? What if I just drive away? But then it like felt like forever, and it was just pitch darkness. And then I see like a figure in the mirror, or in like the rear view mirror. I'm like, oh, and I like he locks on the door, and I unlock it, and he just like gets in, and he's not even looking at me. He never looked at me, or I think he like got in and was just like, he didn't say anything. I'm like, how are you? And he was like, I'm good. And I was like, so what'd you have in mind? He's like, well, are you gonna, or am I gonna, which one of us are gonna, we'll leave that up into interpretation. I was like,
yeah.
But then I got really scared because he was not cute. He was so ugly. He was so ugly. He was so ugly. He looked like what's that Lord of the Rings character?
Gollum?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really unfortunate. I feel bad for him kind of. But then I was like in the middle of this, he was still not looking at me. Really hope that didn't come out. But he still wasn't looking at me really. He was just like this. And I was looking at him. Yeah. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this is gonna work out. I just feel really nervous right now. Can we just cancel this? And he's like, no. And he opened the door, got out. I'm like, no hard feelings? No. So he got out. I turned on my lights, drove away, and then he's like, he texted me. He's like, what happened? I'm like, I don't know. I just got freaked out, but maybe we can do this some other time. You seem really chill.
Yeah, maybe some other time.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe some other time we can do this. But then he's like, no, come back. No, come back. I'm like, I'm already driving off from this cul-de-sac. I'm already going onto the main road. He keeps spamming, come back, come back, come back. Please, please, let me you. And I'm like, oh no, this is a strange man. He came out of like I don't even know if it was his house or his parents' house, and he just came out to my track and wanted to. I got really scared, and he kept saying, "Come back, come back, come back! No, please, please, you were cute." And I'm like, I have to get out of here. I have to get out. And so I wanted to call you, but I knew you were gonna be asleep. So Ivy sent me a TikTok. Hi, Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
Thank you so much for that. You really helped me through that night. It was really crazy. That night, God. By meaning today, this morning at 4 a.m. So she sends me a TikTok. I'm like, Ivy, something bad happened. She's like, what? I'm like, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. And she's like, hey, is that okay? And I go, is that okay? And she's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I call her and I tell her this, and like we keep talking. And then as I'm going back to I noticed there's a car behind me. I noticed there's a car behind me, and I stop at this stoplight. I'm like, what if that's him trying to follow me? So I'm like, okay, let me go to a gas station or something. And I missed the gas station and then I went to like this shopping center or something. It was like a massage place, a different like a shopping market or whatever. I go in there, take like a U-turn, go around just to see if he like followed me or whatever. I did that and I was like trying to exit out, but then I see a car coming over there, making the same turn and making like the same like maneuvers as me. I got really scared.
Bruh.
So I just like tailed it, and there was a cop right beside me, so I think that spooked him off or something.
Oh, you literally almost died.
Maybe.
Something bad almost happened.
I know. I've been saying something bad's gonna happen all month.
Yeah, and you did that to yourself.
I did. I really did it to myself.
So you've just been like you've been planning for something bad to happen.
Mm-hmm. And there was a man on the street when I was leaving, and a dead cat on the street when I was leaving. And I was like, this is all bad omens. And I saw the dead cat earlier, and I should have known.
Oh my god, yeah. And the
giant red smokestacks, that was actually crazy. I thought there was a superstorm coming, and I'm like, I'm gonna die, and my parents are gonna find my phone and see I was getting freaky. So I make it back home. I wasn't going to. I was gonna stop at a different gas station going towards my home, but then I'm like, I just want to go home, and I'm like, yeah. So I go home. I watch Smosh. I eat my Olympic chocolate brownies. I mean muffins that I made earlier. It's my family. Because it was still my birthday, and I made those for my birthday for myself, and they're really good. And I just kept freaking out. I deleted the app. I blocked him. Yeah. Deleted my profile, my account, everything.
Woo. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do
and that. I was like, I think I learned that hookup culture isn't for me. And it's not for everyone. No. And I just learned that.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I texted the group chat saying that, and I wasn't going to tell you more until today on the podcast. Anyway, next topic.
That was a lot. Okay, so next time you go somewhere to do something crazy, be like, hey, Kenzie, will you watch my location because I'm doing something?
Yeah, and not meet up at their house. Meet at a different third party. Yeah, I'm not doing. I was like thinking, like, did I do something wrong? No, it's just not for me.
You live and you learn.
I know. I was like, I did it and I learned.
Yeah.
That's my first hookup. Whatever. I didn't. I almost.
But no.
It was crazy.
No.
It was crazy. He was so ugly. I feel kind of bad for him because I think he knows he's ugly and he just did something. So it says here, your uncle's horse. What is that about?
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So this is really sad. Actually, it's actually really crazy. Okay. So basically, my uncle lives in I have to bleep that. Okay, so my uncle lives in has like a lot of property, and he has horses. And there's these two horses that are like best friends, and Okay, so this other.
They're best friends.
Yeah, like they've lived together their whole lives and stuff. Like they're horse mates.
Are they gay? Is it two boys?
I don't know. I don't think
it is.
so.
I don't support that lifestyle.
Right.
Keep going.
Okay, so I think he's like my cousin or my dad's. I don't know, some guy. Mm-hmm. He brought this horse there to like live with him. This horse kicked one of my uncle's horses in the leg, snapped its leg, and then he had to shoot it.
What?
Because it's.
Wait, say that funny. One more time.
So like the other horse that he brought in to like let live there, it like the other horse in the leg, and then it like.
And it was so bad that he had to put it down?
Because like there's nothing you can do for that. So he's like. And then he said the other horse that was like best friends with that horse was right there, and he said he saw a tear come out of its eye.
Stop.
Yeah, and then he started crying. Crazy.
That's so sad.
So that's my story.
Oh, that reminds me of the time that my family got a donkey for the first time, and we had a bunch of cows, and this cow had just given birth to a calf, and I don't know, it was like really early in the morning, and we like got to like I'm just looking outside, and my older sister's there, and she's like, "Come here, something happened." I'm like, "What happened?" And I guess the donkey kicked the like baby calf in the face, and its jaw was just like unhooked or something. It was like it looked fine, but something happened. I think it died later, and we had to like get a blanket, carry it on like the bed of a truck, and like drive it somewhere, or just like I don't think we drove it anywhere. We just left it on the trunk because we didn't want the donkey to have it anymore. So.
Ain't no hold. Okay, so next up we have
meme of the week. So this is a segment I wanted to do because there's been a bunch of memes on TikTok that like have you seen, do you know Bob the drag queen?
Yeah.
And do you know that picture where she's like standing doing that?
No.
I will pop an image of
maybe. Wait, let me talking. Zoom in on you.
And then my other meme is the girl going, "What'd I do?"
You know you was wrong for what you did. What'd I do? You know you were hella wrong for what you did. What are you talking about? Really? What did
I do? And then my all-time favorite for this week is Mama, a girl behind you.
Shut up. Okay, that one I don't get. I don't get that one.
What do you mean? Because it's a little child trying to film something for her mother.
No, I know.
And there's a little Bitmoji behind her. And Mama, no, a girl behind you.
Me? No, I know. What's that song?
I don't know. Bob the drag queen standing, smiling, or something.
Standing, smiling.
Meme. Anyways, I recently oh, I don't know if that's it. No, I don't think we're gonna find it. I'll pop an image right here. You'll know what I'm talking about later. But she was also on a podcast recently where Bob was like getting bullied in school and like getting made fun of. So she tried to make fun of the kid back and was like, "Well, you got a nasty pimple. It like pays like federal taxes because it's so big or whatever." And turns out a year later, that it was a brain tumor and the kid died.
Oh my god. That's so Bob the drag queen.
No.
That's so true.
Anyways.
Bob would do that. It's 11:07. It's my birthday.
What?
Okay.
Anyways, that's yeah. I wanted to talk about that because last night was crazy. But today was pretty chill. We went. I woke up at 2 p.m. because I stayed up until 9 a.m. after that incident and couldn't go to sleep. I didn't take melatonin because I think that would have given me nasty dreams.
Nasty. Ew.
And I took a shower after that because I felt dirty, even though I took a shower before.
Ew. Wait, after what? After
getting home.
Oh.
I was
yeah.
like, I feel nasty. I feel like it's.
I've been a nasty.
I was.
Right.
No, I wasn't.
No.
And then I woke up because we went to go karaoke. Went to this Korean barbecue place. Also did karaoke. We ruined our throats. We also went to the mall. Got some boba. Kenzie didn't get boba though. And I wanted to shop more, but if I tried on clothes right then, I think I would have freaked out. So we also didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you want to talk about anything else?
I feel like I have to bring up the pimple patches.
So we have this notes app that's shared, and we have a bunch of topics that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And I wasn't supposed to look, but one of the topics was pimple patches, specifically in public places.
Yeah.
And our other friend Heather, hi Heather, hi, was in the back. She was wearing a pimple patch. So
yeah.
Do you want to go on and?
So no, actually no, I don't want to.
Say it.
No, okay, you weren't supposed to bring it up with her in the car.
She was literally right behind.
Yeah, like what am I supposed? Okay.
Because I literally was like, Heather's wearing a pimple patch.
Yeah.
So why is she?
So,
one.
Guys, this is our setup from Xander's birthday.
Happy birthday, Xander! It was Garfield theme. Oh. Special guest Garfield.
Garf.
There's a balloon
Garf,
with him.
dang it.
Anyway, what about pimple patches?
Okay, wearing pimple patches in public specifically, I think it's.
I literally wore one to work one time, but then it started falling off, and I had to peel it.
I think you're showing your pus to the public.
I kind of agree with that because sometimes,
like, specifically the clear ones, they're so.
Yeah, that's true. I do see some people. I'm
like, I get it. Okay, like, do your like.
What about like the star ones?
No, that you just look like a freak.
Why?
Like, that's just embarrassing. Like, you have way too much confidence if you're doing that. That's crazy. But the clear ones, like, I don't know.
I kind of agree because it is kind of gross. Because when I was, yeah. And that will do it for this week's episode of the Hot Box with Kenzie and Miguel. Thank you for tuning in. If this didn't record, I'm also gonna leave that. Also, shout out to the man. I'm really sorry, bailed. You weren't cute. You were really ugly.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Follow me on TikTok at SushiNinja98. Follow me on Instagram at Kenzie.Barton.
Follow me on Instagram at Miguel Olvera. You'll figure it out. My TikTok, MJ Olvera. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. If you can do that, that'd be really special.
Trying to get to 200 followers. If you can do that, that'd be really special.
Yeah. Make sure to follow SushiNinja98. Okay. Thank you. Bye. I really hope it's recording. I really hope it's recording. If it's not, I don't know what to do.